Good morning. Sahand here. I going to show you this morning what I have in my garden and why I planted them. I'm trying to do a food forest type of permaculture design that's permanent, so I don't have to plant every year. One of the problems I had when I got this land was it's on a bedrock, so I couldn't really do rows of trees like I wanted to. So I tried digging holes for a couple of weeks and hitting rocks and trying to move them and stuff like that, which took a lot of time and energy. But then I learned that I had to go some other way, and we realized that there was piles of cow manure here on this land that farmer who lived here before us kept. So we piled them up in islands like this you see behind me, or this one. I'm going to turn the camera. So we piled the compost and made islands like this. And in order to stop the grass from jumping in, I started tarping this borders. It's late summer, so a lot of crops already harvested. This is currants, red currants. And on that side we have white currants and goji berries. These are goji berries, which are very good for border and protection, keeping the animals out of the garden. And it's a very medicinal and expensive berry. And these are comfrey, which are nitrogen fixers, and they also have a lot of nice flowers for pollinators like bees. And they also have a pretty dense root and structure, so they, as you can see, prevent the grass, the tall grass, which we call it canary reed grass up here, from going in the garden. Although the grass always makes roots from underneath the tarp and sends it up, so we constantly have to still clean the grass. But the idea was to design something that's permanent. So kind of like the beans we have here, that will stop the grass from coming in, and then eventually after a few years we don't have to plant all the time or so much. These are the other beans here on this side. I'm gonna show you. Very beautiful. They're pole beans. So they grow on poles, and then they dry up on poles and we harvest them. So they don't need so much maintenance, but you still have to go and pick all the, like this one is called pigweed or amarnath. You gotta pick them because they will grow really fast and mess with your crop. This is broccoli here. First year I planted broccoli and I love it. It's one of the vegetables that my kids like to eat. And you can also eat the leaves and stem and everything. This one's gone, the flower. As you can see, this was my cucumber patch. And I'll see, yeah, you can see there's still cucumbers here. And yeah, they grow pretty big, pretty fast. But you can see the vine is turning yellow, so the season is almost over for them. They're a pretty fast crop. This is kale here. Kale patch. purple and dinosaur. This is a cherry tree. Again, I'm working on fixing this border. Some of the trees I put here did not work as a border. I had to cut one cherry tree because it was drying up. And I'm hoping this one will make it because I love cherry. This is a zucchini patch here. See, there's some zucchinis in here. There's a zucchini. And this is a thing called nightshade, which you have to remove from your garden all the time. Rhubarb, of course we have a lot of it, but these are kind of stocky now because their season is past. They're one of the first crops that we get in our garden. Wow, look at that spider, guys. Let me go to the other side. These are peppers. Oh yeah, lots of peppers. Yes. Look at that, guys. Wow. Anyway, these are the peppers. You can see them growing. Very nice and green. And I think I might have disturbed the spider. These are asparagus. I put them in this here, so they're little. This is another hedge that I've made here. It's sea buckthorn, goji berries, and blackberries. But I need to remove the blackberry, I think, because it's being choked here. Let's go to the next garden and I'll show you what I have there. I'm just going briefly over everything because I don't want to make it too long and boring for you guys. This is the blackberry I was talking about. They're in season and they're super tasty. Yeah. Yeah, this goji berry takes over. I didn't know it was so not invasive, but you know. Yeah, this garden also is already harvested for its garlic and a couple other things. These are sunchokes for a hedge on this garden. There's a potato patch here. Purple potatoes. Can't wait to harvest those. And as you can see, this is the blackberries. All of the blackberries here, which is another great hedge. And I also have comfrey on this side. Again, to fix the nitrogen and to prevent the grass from jumping in. This is a little tree that I put here. It's a hazelnut. I hope I can grow that. And we also have currants on the edge of this garden, but they're all covered by the sunchokes right now, which is a giant. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a first tour of the garden. The season is almost over and I've been so busy, but I thought this is a good time. I will post more videos as I harvest things, or maybe if I make some medicinal material products or oils or tea or whatever. I will post those videos after this, hopefully. Thanks for watching.